Essa câmera meio torta. Tá mostrando meu forninho que tá em cima da cama. Cara, tá pra cá, cacete. Pronto, assim. Deixa eu ver o YouTube. Fine. Uma olhada se eu escrevi certo, né? Porque às vezes eu. Não há ferrolho. Marta. O testezinho do chat. Eu não subiu. Ah, já subiu o chat. E aí, gente, boa tarde. Como vocês estão? Retornei aqui. Retornamos com o Taumaturgo. Jogaram mais uma vezinha esse jogo que é muito bom, que eu não joguei depois. Acho que eu vou terminar jogando offline. Gostei muito do tema de RPG de turnos. Essa camisa aí, mostra aí a estampa. Aqui é um trig. Era. Consigo ler esses. Um trig. Trig, dois trigs, três trigs. Fumafaguinhos. Olha aqui o bagulho. Olha um pouquinho. Cadê o meu volume aqui? Então, eu tenho que procurar mais coisas. Eu nem lembrar dos botões, ó. Aqui eu acho que eu falei com a mulherzinha. Beleza. 3 pratos de trigo para 3 tigres tristes. Tigres. Aqui é Green Scare, Garden. Apertar o O. O. Tem 2 pontos. É, tô bem upado já. O Hurt aqui de coraçãozinho tá aqui já. E é 2 pontos. Já liberou. Adicionar o skill. Vou adicionar essa aqui. Parece meio punks. Por enquanto que eu não peguei os outros caras. Já 1 ponto aí disponível. O valorzinho, vamos jogar quando? Quero ver. Valorzinho? Qual que é o valorzinho? Ah, Baldurzinho. Agora eu não sei, gente. Tem um monte de jogo pra nós jogar aí. Ah, aqui é pra eu sair fora. Area. Então, vamos lá em cima primeiro. Um monte de jogo pra nós jogar, mano. Tem um jogo de terror que eu tenho que jogar também, que a Japa pegou o resgate. Quer te trocar roupinha. Tem roupa ainda no inventário? As roupas normal. Pelo jeito não é aqui ainda não, porque eu não descobri o Bregnite ali do... Vai. Esse aqui agora tá cheio de negócio, né? Antes não tinha isso. Da mini. Vai. Todos os traços do Anislau, do father dele. Vai. Tem mais alguma coisa? Coleciona os livros do cultismo. E agora fez sentido. Ele quer pegar aquele livro, eu esqueci o nome do livro que ele quer. Não é um livro que ele quer. Qual o nome do livro dos magos lá que eu esqueci? Grimoire. Grimoire. Fale com a Lígia. About Mysters de Is Air. Grimório, é Grimório. Grimoire. A Lígia. Lígia? Ela tá fumando cigarrinho?
Liga?
Yes?
Liga. Abriu.
In Father's study, I found a trace of a woman that I couldn't identify.
Probably Svetlana Rumyantseva.
O Grimório é pra um tipo específico de mago. Como? Ah, eu não sabia não.
Who is she? And what does Father have to do with
Exato, tem algum que usa
Svetlana is a
como?
Russian aristocrat who travels with the Romanovs' court. I can only tell you she was a customer of Father's.
a customer? If you don't want to say, then don't. Where can I find her?
When she's in town, she stays at the Imperial Hotel.
She might know something that will help me find the grimoire.
Not so fast. To get in, you're going to need me and my connections. Svetlana is famous for her soirees where she hosts the creme de la creme of Warsaw.
What's a soiree?
How long did you say you lived with Mother in Paris? Just a party, if you like. Do you know
Creme de la
what
creme.
that is?
Que delícia.
Very funny.
We could go together.
Creme batido.
How about you track down some evening clothes and I'll sort out the invitation? And I won't take no for an answer.
Sadly, you never give me a chance. Unfortunately, everything in my wardrobe is
4
antediluvian.
espigas de milho, um ovo, uma colher de amido, aproximadamente uma
There's
colher
a
de
shop
farinha
at
de
11
trigo,
Prusna Street
uma colher de chá
that's
royal,
fairly
sal e
decent
pimenta.
and quick.
Olha a gosto,
We
cheiro
also
verde.
have barbers in Warsaw
Essa
in
xícara de
case
água.
you want
Isso aí
to do
ô Augusto, isso aí é
something
tudo pra
about
fazer
whatever
o
you have
lacrame?
growing on your head and face.
Ah, visite o barbeiro. Ah, o do negócio do jardim saiu aqui. Guarda. Só por aqui. Ah, tá. Ali dá acesso a outro lado do jardim. Olha o estalinho de dedo.
Are you lost?
Fuck.
Oxi.
I'll try to be a hero, and it'll be all right. You're outnumbered.
Ataque é fogo.
I don't have all night.
No meu jardim ainda a gente vai tretar. Quer dizer, jardim do meu pai, né? Bom que a gente já testa já as habilidades. Tudum. Treinei alguma coisa ali. Aí. Eita. E tome facada. Ainda não apareceu a habilidade, então dá essa aqui. Acho que eu tô... Uhum. Tem que usar a cura já. Ih, o cara morreu. Cadê o de recuperação? Esse aqui, ó. Mas precisa mais adrenalina. Aqui também enche. Aí, ó. Ui. Nossa. Isso, moço. Eu tô quase indo pro saco já. Isso, moço. Por que você está de mamilo pra fora? Nu, exato. Vou tomar dano, vou morrer. Ainda não abriu a habilidade? Misericórdia. Não tem inventário, não? Não, não tem inventário. Ai, morri. Tô vazando sangue. Próximo ataque eu morro. Falei. Game over. Vamos lá de novo. Não apareceu a habilidade de recuperação de vida ali. Ele tem o... Tá liberado tudo. Vamos lá. Essa daqui que tem que liberar. Então vamos a essa. Isso, ela tem um pré-requisito para ativar. Agony. A sugestão agora dá pra ativar. Potência daqui. Demora demais a habilidade do outro... Do Buvak ali. Não, a habilidade... A habilidade de cura do outro. Esse daqui é só dano, né? O da caveirinha é liberando aqui atrás. Boa, boa, boa. Joguei certo. Dá pra jogar a Agony 2 já. Nossa, mas vai demorar uma eternidade. Na habilidade passiva mesmo. Vamos trocar de boneco. Boa. Ela tomou 2 dano de... Tá drenando a vida dele. Os 12. Aí, ó. Consegui upar minha vida. Vai lá. Fazer essa aqui primeiro. Ficou com um sanguinho ali. Agora sim, agora... Não vai ter jeito, eu vou tomar dano e depois recupero. Duas facadas. Morreu.
Get off my lawn.
Victor? I heard a noise. Are you all right?
I'm fine. We've had a few unwelcome visitors.
Burglars?
E morreu.
What's wrong with this town? I'll call Uncle.
É, o que tá acontecendo? Não aconteceu nada não.
I don't think they'll try to rob anyone anytime soon.
Tá dando uma coça aqui nos caras que estavam no meu quintal do nada. Acontece direto. É, nada demais. Apareceu uns carinha aí. Ah, o da mente, ó, esse aqui, ó, Shurali. E a da palavra é a Paimon. Só demônio pouco, só. Só uns ratos. Ah, bicuda nos ratinhos. Sim, é a mesma. É a mesma. Tá vendo como o Genshin é daquele jeito? Cadê? Onde que vai estar o barman aqui? Vai estar pra cá? Debodo, é tudo debodo. Ao mesmo Paimon. É pra esperar. O que eu tô esperando aqui, mano? Aqui, ó, barbeira. Ah, um teleporte, né não? Bom, sai. Ah não, é só pra ganhar XP. Aí. Ah, aqui é muda de dia, tá bom.
Let's
Isso.
wait. Let's wait until...
Geral.
Come in.
Please set my hair to rights.
Não.
Yes, sir.
Não, corta não. Mexer ele? Feio. Tem Jack Hellman lá, o... Muito mocinho. Cabelinho é mais perdidão, né? Vou trocar o cabelo, vai. Ficar assim, ó, bem menininho. Com essa barbinha aqui.
I'm sorry. I don't usually talk to clients. Do you like it?
Yes, you're talented.
Years of practice. My clients are always satisfied.
Poxa, não cortou?
Ah, the talkative gentleman. Sit down, please.
Please set my hair to rights.
Yes, sir.
Por que não tá indo?
I'm sorry. I don't usually talk to clients. Do you like it?
Ficou bem...
I'm not sure.
Maybe too much pomade? You know, it's all the rage now. But that's all right. We'll change it. I'm sorry. I don't usually talk to clients. Do you like it?
Yes, you're talented.
Years of practice. My clients are always satisfied.
Mais nada. Tá na cidade aqui pegando alguma... Já pedi pra voltar já? Ai, deixa eu dar uma bisoiada aqui. Já que ele ganha XP além das coisas. Só vai achar ele meio doido. Fala, por que ficar dando estalinho no dedo? É confusão, aqui é bagunça, hein? Trabalhar pra pagar energia e ter um ar ligado 24 horas, 24/7. Eu tô vendo que é necessidade já, viu, João? Não é mais... Tá gorfando, né? Não é mais superficialidade, não. Cheguei a usar essa habilidade aqui. Agenda daqui a 5 anos. Não, aí já... Vai ser necessário. Conta de luz vai dobrar. Quer dizer, triplicar, né? Sério? Eu já vim já. Dá uma olhadinha, né? Vai não custar nada.
Hey, Valush, look what the cat dragged in.
Eita, os ratos no cemitério.
God damn. I bet he'll call the Undertaker. That's too bad.
Acho que toda casa vai ter painel. Ah, sim.
The gravedigger will be surprised to see all this looting.
Fuck, I knew Thursday would be no good. Don't be a sissy. It'll be all over soon. I'll take the coat. I'll take the clodhoppers.
Só upar os pontos aqui. Aqui tem mais coisa. Vai no primeiro aí mesmo. É um dão. A musiquinha do filme de Sherlock Holmes eu não tanco. Ficou muito boa. Qualquer ataque aqui vai... Já mata o carinha ali já. Ah, é minha cara. Minha face, cara. Pronto. Já recuperei um pouco de HP já. Não caiu? Nossa. Misericórdia, esse cara não caiu ainda. Deixar todo mundo com Nossa, eu vou morrer no próximo turno. Nossa. Eita. Essa aqui dá pra ir de vala, hein? Aê, boa. Vamos bater nesse moço aqui também. Deu certo aqui. Morre não, é? Tem que usar a recuperação de HP de novo. Oh. Ele é tanque, esse cara, né? Pode usar de mim. Ah, tá. Ela usa mais pontos aqui, ó. Bora. Boa. O cara tá evaporado. E no cemitério dá uma voltinha, aí tem uns inimigos.
Nothing can be kept secret from me.
Nossa, upa rápido até. É quando vai ver os monstros, daqui a pouco tá... Tá...
Hello, sweet secret.
Ah. Ah, ganha XP pra Dedel depois do desenho. Beleza, agora a gente vai lá pro mapa. É de manhã. Dois quantos pontos. Pode olhar esse negocinho e já ganha ponto já. Então vou explorar o mapa. Falou. É uma confusão daqui a pouco. É, porque você tá andando aqui com esse sapato limpo. Maneiraço esses negócios de arte assim. É, ganha XP. Ó. Taylor Atelier. Já volta aí já. Vários bagulhinhos de resgate. Ah, muito. Só se esses updates aqui que tá me dando é porque próximos desafios vão ficar tensos, porque olha. Salve, fala Edu. Salve, meu querido. Sorvete caiu. Mais uma estrelinha ali na ponta. Mais um ponto de habilidade. Vamos na. E a interrogação é o quê? New Quest. Vamos lá no ateliê primeiro. O cara tá mijando ali? É pra eu trocar de roupa? Não é mesmo? Flor.
Excuse me. Damn it. I forgot to turn the key. Sorry, what?
You tell me. What is it?
I need some evening wear. Quick.
Good proportions.
Thank you.
Alterations won't take long. Your name and address, sir?
Viktor Shulsky, 9 Green Square.
I'll send a messenger when I'm done. Now, I'd like to go to my business.
I won't bother you.
All right.
Mandou ir pra casa, hein? Victor Shureksky. Question. Fala, ele fala todo imponente. Children. Cemitério. Novo, eu já tava lá, mano. Aqui minha casa?
Get a steak for when your life is at stake. Make any vampire quickly retire. An aspen steak for you, sir? Premium wood, carved at midnight on the solstice. They're cheap.
Vampires? I don't think so.
What do you mean? The dead rising at the cemetery? They must be vampires.
Vampires are salutors attracted by blood and sizzling passion. There's nothing interesting for them among the dead.
It's what people believe that matters.
The steaks are exquisite, I must admit. What else do you sell?
Holy icons, miraculous Marys, salt.
Table salt?
Consecrated, but the steaks, I tell you, sir. Ever since they buried the magician, they've been selling like hotcakes. Anyone with some sense buys them.
Do you believe in all of this?
I believe in money. And if people are willing to buy a stick out of fear,
Eles têm dinheiro,
then
né?
who am I to argue?
Para de mágica.
This buried magician, is it Shulsky?
I think so. It makes no difference to me what his name was.
For him, steaks are not enough. We need to call the Pope.
Don't tell anyone or I'll lose my livelihood.
Tá bom, chega de trocar da coisa.
Goodbye. I hope the vampires don't take revenge on you.
They have no interest in me. I'm anemic. Please, tell your friends. On Wednesdays, I sell 4 steaks for the price of 2.
What is this foolishness? Open this gate!
Right.
No one can keep us from entering the cemetery. It's a free country. Well,
How long are you going to keep wagging your chins? If it's closed, it's closed! Oh, Mr. Schultzky, finally.
I read your message. What is it about?
I won't talk about it out here in front of these boors. Come inside.
you're letting him in, Gravedigger? What the hell is going on?
Shut your mouths or I won't open till Judgment Day. This is about your father, you know.
All right, let's see what this is about.
Bah!
Ah,
What did my father do this time?
I've got two pieces of news, so to speak. There's bad news, and I'm not sure what the other one is. Which do you want to hear first?
é difícil. Ah, ruim.
Tell me the bad news.
Today some rebel
Gaúcha.
rafters came here and started making trouble. They ravaged your family tomb.
What do you mean, ravaged?
I couldn't believe it either. I sent you a note immediately.
What about the other news?
One night, I went out and saw the dead lying around. But not in their places, you know? In the pathways. And then I saw their graves dug up, as if the dead crept right out of the ground.
And these bodies are still lying here?
No, of course not. You can't do that. But if you want to learn more about the case, they might come out again tomorrow night. People are starting to talk about resurrections and the end of the world. Resurrections and now these maniacs. Judgment Day seems to be upon us, you know?
Troublemakers. About the Hexation.
According to my knowledge, dead bodies don't rise on their own. Were there any witnesses? Any noise at night? Traces?
Nothing. Just the stiffs in odd places.
Those vandals that ravaged the tomb, what did they look like?
I closed the gate because they're still hanging around there. Why don't you see for yourself, you know?
Mostra pra mim, vai.
Goodbye.
Get rid of this scum at once.
Tô trabalhando como investigador. A varrida aqui só. Negócio lá na ponta, né? Pra baixo.
Oh, darn it. Look at him.
I think he's a real, you know, temperamencer.
I'll show you how you talk to magicians. Are you so eager to die, Tempermancer?
And who are you anyway?
We're the ones who purge the world from scum like you.
I'm a bit sorry now, but I think you will be too, in a moment.
You heard him. He asked for it.
Qualquer assunto é treta. Ponto 4. Buenas, meu queridão. Fala, Aaron. Boa tarde, como você tá? Ai, calma aí. Ah, esqueci de colocar esses bagulho, mano. Nossa. Já tomei água, terminei de tomar água. Debility the Woods. Blood Rejuvenation. Puxa o target. Ah, esse aqui. Eita. Eita. Fiz uma proposta de layout lá, tio. Depois ver se a gente vê. Eu li ali, né? Fiz uma proposta de layout lá, tio. Depois você vê e a gente vê que a gente arruma. Vou levantar minha blusão. Beleza. Peito molhadinho, né? Molhadinho. Água ali. Beleza, daqui a pouco eu dou uma olhadinha lá. Obrigado, viu? A gente deu o sítio. Contusão. É Blood Rejuvenation. 4 pontos. Adrenalina Rush. Vai mudar o layout? Sim, vou dar uma mudada no layout aqui. Na verdade, melhorar a identidade, né? Vamos melhorar a identidade aí, fazer um negócio diferente. Nossa, então o tio me traiu no layout negativo. Pegando a sua ideia, a gente tá melhorando. Eu e a Japadinha juntos, estamos fazendo um bagulho bem legal, mas tudo veio da sua ideia. Aquilo que você me forneceu, a gente tá trabalhando em cima daquilo. Ai, meu pai amado. Aí, adrenalina aqui primeiro. Esse aqui de... Ai, apertei no cara errado. Era no do meio. Nesse cara aqui, ó. Novo. Ih, chutão forte da bexiga. Vai destrói ele. Vai estar com -3 de... Sugando a vida dele. Ai. Para muito. Aperta o botão errado. Ih, eu vou morrer nessa, hein? Que troca de bicho. Uhum. Ah não, ele deu 2 ataques e morri. Aí fui de vala. Mas eu errei ali também, né? Pegar as coisas aqui de novo. A sugestão do Edu, a gente utilizou o Canvas e aí a gente começou a editar. Então, tudo surgiu do Edu Tensei. Ah, brilha nosso foguinho. Só lá, só. É isso? Caralho, deixa eu já mexer no... Habilidade tem 4 pontos de habilidade. E dá pra colocar ataque mais 1. Accumulation. Ah, vou colocar aqui 2 pontos. Pior que eu queria aprender a fazer layout animado, deve ser massa. Ah, não sei, não deve ser... Mexendo no Canvas ou Iron, não deve ficar muito difícil não, viu? O que fazer com a luzinha ainda? Ah, tipo... Um layoutzinho com a luz piscando, né? Agony. Ah, Adrenalina Rush aqui. Quick Attack. Aqui, ó, que dá... É o que mesmo? Salute or next action around the fest. Isso aqui é bom. Acho Photoshop maior que... Ah, com certeza? Com certeza, meu amigo.
Oh, darn it. Look at him.
I think he's a real, you know, temperamencer.
I'll show you how
Tempermancer.
you talk to magicians. Are you so eager to die, Tempermancer?
I must admit that I can see some sort of vision behind this project. However, gentlemen, don't take it personally, but I can't allow you to continue this devastation. My sister spent a fortune on the engraving. She'll kill me if she finds out what happened here.
then she'll have to get in line.
Peguei aqui e peguei o foco, né? Aperto o botão errado toda vez. Tá sugando, beleza. Aqui já dá pra usar a segunda habilidade. Vai demorar muito. Vou morrer desse jeito. Eu matei ele, né? Treinando. Ui. Dando certo não. Tá apanhando que nem. Será que esse tá muito mais forte do que pra mim aqui? O que eu posso fazer é... Fala aqui com o cara e não vai lá nos carinha não. Forte, tá ligado? Vitória não tinha pego, né?
So, Mr. Shulsky.
It's a rather grim job you've got here.
Well, you know. I'd rather do this than struggle with drunkards in a bar or bolts in a factory. The dead are calm and predictable, you know? Unless they start rising from the grave, that is.
É, não vai ter jeito, acho que
Goodbye.
tá os caras lá.
Get rid of this scum at once.
Eu fui em casa, rapidão. Ver se eu ganho mais pontos de habilidade. Ah, não consigo abrir. E lasquei, eu vou ter que lutar com os caras mesmo. Vamos refazer todas as habilidades aqui, vai. Relaxar. Fortuno. Power Mind. Foco. Salvar. Aqui no autosave, eu vou salvar aqui em cima. Aí eu não preciso ficar refazendo a habilidade toda santa vez.
Oh, darn it. Look at him.
I think he's a real, you know, temperamencer.
I'll show you how you talk to magicians. Are you so eager to die, Tempermancer?
Vamos pra luta, vai.
Gentlemen, don't take it personally, but I can't allow you to continue this devastation. My sister spent a fortune on the engraving. She'll kill me if she finds out what happened here.
Then she'll have to get in line.
Dá pra esse cara aqui então. Tu e o Diego tem carro, tio? Não temos. Quando a gente vai viajar assim, a gente aluga. Vou drenar esse rapazinho aqui. Beleza. Tá, como muda a habilidade aqui? Tá no dorso dele. Aqui é melhor alugar. Ah, então, porque a gente não usa direto, entendeu? Só quando a gente vai fazer alguma coisa. Então a gente termina alugando. Nossa, na boca. Oxe, todo mundo deu chute agora? É festa? Boa. Nossa. Ó, dali. Vai demorar. Ai, ai. Pum. Agora... Calma, calma. Já entendi, já. Eu acho que eu já entendi, né? Pensando em ver uma parada até aprender a me carregar por aí. É, então. É legal ela aprender. É mais uma pessoa dirigindo, né? Nossa. Aí que eu quero sugar a vida dele aqui. Ai. Boa, boa. Arranquei 16 da HP dele. Agora eu tô com soco brabo agora. Ai. Nossa. Vou dar ele soco brabo agora. Toma. Morreu. Tá sugando a vida dele ainda. Vai sugar. Ó. Agora é só eu e você, rapaz. Tá lascado na minha mão. Tá bom de brincadeira já. Tá bom de brincadeira. Toma. Isso. Toma mais outro. Boa. Ele só fica nesse chutinho, velho. Toma um socão. Toma. Nossa. Prende a luta, hein.
Let's take a look around.
Sim, eu vou olhar. Around. Você já dirige já, não é, Aaron? Lembro que você tinha carteira já? É isso? É só pra olhar isso aqui?
Ai, que delícia!
Fala K2. Acho que é K2 ou é X2. Seja muito bem-vindo ou bem-vinda. Obrigado pelo follow. Tenho AB, mas só piloto moto mesmo. Nunca tive carro, desaprendi. Ah, normal. Eu tenho carta também, mas... Dificilmente eu dirijo. Quando eu dirijo é só quando a gente vai viajar, assim.
Mr. Shulsky. You gave
K2.
those lads
Opa,
by the
salve,
dome a
salve.
good
Seja muito
belting,
bem-vindo,
huh?
viu, K2?
I could hear the echoes.
E aí é
Thank you.
normal, né? Você não tem carro, você
You earned the key to
desaprende.
talk, and
Só
I
se você
have for
trabalha
this
com isso, né?
success.
Aí você
Maybe
dirige.
I could help, you know?
Harvey. Agora não, você termina esquecendo.
What is the WAS? Those fellas at the mausoleum were connected with it.
Conectado.
The Warsaw Anti-Taumaturgo Society. Loonies, you know? Ever since your father was laid to rest here, they've been yelling their heads off by the walls.
Where can I find their bosses? You know?
Why? Do you smell blood? There's one behind the cemetery wall inciting the crowd. Ask him. Once you have cleaned up near the mausoleum, I can open the gate.
De vendetta. Beleza, falou.
Goodbye.
Good luck with the WAS, you know? Let me know when you get rid of them.
Lá atrás do cemitério, né? Vou pegar aqui o interesse. Eita, quase foi atropelado pelo bonde.
Have you been feeling tired lately?
Yes!
Have your wives been hysterical? Your chickens getting sick? Milk going sour for no reason?
Yes!
That's all caused by tempermancy. Curses, black magic, evil energy. You don't believe it? Here's proof. Ever since that Temperomancer was buried here, the dead have been rising from the graves. It's a sign that the apocalypse is coming. For more details on the rapidly coming end times, please visit our office.
Are you the one giving orders to the WAS?
Look who's here. The magician Temperomancer. The enemy of humankind.
The ruiner of good fun and the vanquisher of children's smiles. I'll ask again, who is in charge of this circus?
The President told us what you are. If you want to ask him about something in person, have a look at the brochure like the others. You know how to read, right?
You'd better get out of here while I'm still in good mood. It's not too late to get sane.
Look, the magician is threatening us. They want to silence us. You can't bewitch us all.
Demon, devil, let's get him sorted. I can feel my milk going sour at home.
Come on, brothers. Let's put him in his place. Afterwards, pop into our headquarters for some coffee and pastries.
Arrumei treta do nada. Engraçado que ele fica lá, né? Aí tem dois tanques aqui. Um focus. Dois pontos. Pra sugar aqui. Já tá... Oxe, que isso? Ah, que fela da mãe. Dá um socão nele, vai. Calma, no peito. Caralho. Nossa. Tô tomando preju aqui. Dale. Isso. Porra, mano. Tomei 3 tiros já.
O bicho é bom mesmo, porra. O bicho é
Opa.
diferenciado, rápido, virado
Ô,
na
MX
desgraça.
aí. Meu Deus, fala, MX. Seja muito bem-vindo. Salve, salve. Obrigado aí pela raid. Todos que vieram com o MX, sejam muito bem-vindos também.
Ai, que delícia!
Eita, que a follow. Muito obrigado pelo follow. Pelo Denis, do Dragon. Tamo junto. Obrigado aí, gente. Sejam todos muito bem-vindos. Sou o Tio Clark, faço lives de jogos variados aí. Obrigado da Radzona aí, MX. Tamo junto, muito forte. Eita, aí, toma raio. Fala, Denis. Obrigado pelo follow, viu? Seja muito bem-vindo também. Eu só falar o Denis. É 2 contas, Denis? Eita lasqueira. O Dragon aí, muito obrigado, viu? A raidzona saborosa. E aí, vocês estavam jogando lá Fortnite. O Valsquinho tava lá também? Toma, no peito. Aí o cara vai lá e me dá um tiro. Ai. Eu vou morrer desse jeito. Vai demorar demais. Tá tirando um no... Nossa, me matou. Desceu o tiro em mim. Tá maluco? Só tirando o peito. Tá doido, velho. É que eu já olhei já, se eu não me engano.
So, Mr. Shulsky.
Eu
Thank
skip.
you, but they weren't too keen to talk, and I have a few questions to ask.
Maybe I could help.
It's rather grim.
Well, the dead and
Vou skipar aqui a
Goodbye.
conversa que a gente já viu.
I'll just stand here.
Já viu a conversa. Eu esqueci de salvar. Poxa, eu não matei o boss lá não? Putz. Não creio nisso. Voltou, mano. Não, os caras já tá deitado aqui já. Eu já tinha aí vindo pans. É só falar com ele só.
So, Mr. Shulsky.
It's a rather grim job you've got here.
Well, the dead are caught unless...
It's a rather grim job you've got here.
Well, unless they...
Goodbye.
I'll just stand here.
Ele não abriu. Fechado ainda. Será que travou? Eu já olhei lá. Eu já olhei ali. Tá deitado no chão. Ah, tá como eu não...
Let's take a look around.
Agora sim. Aqueles caras lá são 2 tanques e um com focos. Vou drenar o com foco primeiro.
Mr. Shulsky.
E depois eu bato no tanque.
What is the W?
Ah, ever since your father...
Where can I find their bosses?
Why? Once you have cleaned up near the mausoleum...
Beleza. Agora sim.
Goodbye.
Dá uma olhada aqui no mapa. Tá, o cavalo quase me atropelou. Fala com os caras ali pra não tomar um cacete. Toma um cafezinho. Pronto, aí eu ganhei mais um ponto. Dois pontos, é tudo 2 pontos. Só um save aqui. De brigar com esse cara.
Have you been feeling tired lately?
Yes!
Have your wives been hysterical? Your chickens getting sick? Milk going sour for no reason?
Yes!
That's all caused by temperomancy. Curses, black magic, evil energy.
That's enough. This nonsense is making my ears bleed. Are you the one giving orders to the WAS?
Look who's here. A magician temperomancer. The enemy of humankind.
The ruiner of good fun. And
É engraçado que ele chama pra treta e ele não entra na briga.
I'll ask again, who is in charge of this circus?
The president told us what you are. If you want to ask him about something in person, have a look at the brochure like the others. You know how to read, right?
Quero saber. Ainda dá pra eu perguntar. Essa aqui eu já perguntei, né? Aqui é a forma de tretar.
I must disagree with some of your points.
Like what?
The dead rising from the graves. Maybe, but not on their own. Someone is helping them. There are some very living grave robbers prowling around here.
What else are you going to come up with to whitewash yourself, you damned magician?
See what kinds of conspiracy theories he comes up with?
I'm the one coming up with them? That's it. I've had it.
Demon, devil, let's get him sorted. I can feel my milk going sour at home.
Come on, brothers. Let's put him in his place. Afterwards, pop into our headquarters for some coffee and pastries.
É. Então, Drenando ele. Agora eu vou dar um socão nesse carinha aqui já. Primeiro usar magia e depois dar um soco nele. Tá muito tiração já. Bate. Deixa eu morrer, mano. Não, morri não. Drenei os caras certo. Ai! Por um, mano. Por um. Eu drenei os caras certinho. Leva 2 tiros aí tá sussa. Né, então. Essa habilidade de tiro aí não dá certo. Vou equipar aqui a conversa.
Yes. Have you? Yes. That's all.
That's enough. Are you
You know.
You. I actually.
What have you done?
Ih, eu escolhi a... questionamento correto. Só porque eu queria tretar. Tá bom, né? Já morri 2 vezes já.
Hello.
Indeed.
Hello.
Fanciable.
Up close, I would even say a solid 8, wouldn't you?
I don't know. We'll see when he turns around. Eight it is.
Will you show us something more?
May I ask what you ladies are doing?
What everyone does. We're evaluating.
A solid 8?
You know, on a scale from 1 to 10, you look quite spiffy, sir.
Why are you schmoozing with some sucker who's already suited and booted for his own funeral? And you, lousy fop, got an itching looking for some philandering at the Marble Orchard, are you?
6, 5.
0. There's nothing here for you. Mr. 8 got some you-know-what, so he caught our eye. And vice versa, I can tell.
Get ready for some shellacking, lads. We got a dandy looking for some extra ventilation. And, as luck would have it, not too far from the orchard either.
Sir, you have the unique opportunity of becoming a 10.
Ah, briga do nada. 3 armados. Uma coisa, não tem arma também, né? Porque tá todo mundo armado. Ah, tem uma arma aqui. Revólver. Oh. E tá embaçado aqui. Os caras só querem dar tiro em mim, mano. Ok, aqui tem a... Isso aqui, né? Tem que finalizar ele primeiro. Ah, apertei no cara errado. Ai. Ai. Calma, não. A boca. Ah, pô. Caceta. Aí não dá, mano. Todo mundo atirando nele. Como que ganha, assim? Não cai não, é? Desgraça ruim, cai logo. Vou morrer. Falei. Mesmo que eu fique sugando a vida deles, o tiro sem chance. Engraçado que qualquer pessoa que eu converso é motivo de treta, mano. Então vamos sair na mão, vamos. Não vou conversar mais com essa mulher aí não, que ela arruma briga pra mim.
Yes, sir.
My name is Viktor Shulsky. Grigory Rasputin said I could find him here.
I can sense he's in the drawing room.
O Victor tá aqui? Oh, Rasputin aí.
Is that him?
In the flesh. Allow me to introduce you. My dear hostess, Aniela Nadezhinska, and my dear friend, Viktor Shulsky.
Your father had a beautiful funeral.
Thank you.
My dear, we finished for today. Now I'll find out what brings Viktor to us. What brings you here?
But you were the one who phoned.
Very funny.
Have you known them long?
No, but Aniela and Lucian are my two good souls. They took me, an impoverished preacher, in under their roof, and I'll never forget that.
Are you helping them too?
I am a balm for Aniela's frazzled nerves. But enough of that. Tell me what you need.
Why was she looking at me so oddly? What did you tell her about me?
She's never seen a Taumaturgo before. I only mentioned to her how we met. Can I help you at all?
You look like you've made yourself at home. Are you going to be staying on here for long?
No, I'm afraid not. They're kind people, but I've experienced another vision. Though not fully terrifying, it is troubling.
Will you tell me about it?
Later. What brings you to me?
Ai, nada não.
No, I won't bother you. We can talk next time.
The Narazinski door is always open to you.
Já que a casa tá liberada, eu vou pesquisar a casa. Autosave já deu dali já. Agora vamos colocar o cara lá na treta, porque ele acha que eu tô dando... Oxe, o que eu fiz? Nossa. Sei tudo, meu Deus.
Intriguing.
Ai, meu Deus do céu. Chego na casa do povo bisbilhotando. Quem é esse cara que fica, chega e fica lendo todos os papéis da minha casa?
Is that him?
In the flesh. Allow me to introduce you. My dear hostess, Aniela Narycinska, and my dear friend, Viktor Shulsky.
Your father had a beautiful funeral.
Thank you.
My dear, we finished for today. Now I'll find out what brings Viktor to us. What brings you here?
But you were the one who phoned.
Very funny.
Why was she looking at me so oddly? What did you tell her about me?
She's never seen a Taumaturgo before. I only mentioned to her how we met. Can I help you at all?
Have you known them long?
No, but Aniela and Lucian are my two good souls. They took me, an impoverished preacher, in under their roof, and I'll never forget that.
Are you helping them too?
I am a balm for Aniela's frazzled nerves. But enough of that. Tell me what you need.
You look like you've made yourself at home. Are you going to be staying on here for long?
No, I'm afraid not. They're kind people, but I've experienced another vision. Though not fully terrifying, it is troubling.
Will you tell me about it?
Later. What brings you to me?
Nice.
No, I won't bother you. We can talk next time.
The Narazinski door is always open to you.
Quero saber da arma só.
It smells so nice in here. Is that vanilla?
Vanilla, raisins, butter, sugar, and some more butter.
Mhm.
You're in heaven. Can I help you?
Mrs. Jagoda, it's me, Victor.
I can't believe my eyes. Little Victor? Oh my, how you've grown and how handsome you've become. Where is that little cherub who would stand in front of the display, staring at pastries?
Mrs. Jagoda, as a grown man, I can confess that it was never the sweets. It was about you.
You devil! But to be honest, I have a daughter, so if you ever...
Excuse me? I'm waiting for my order here.
No reason to be angry, darling. Just wait a moment. My daughter is taking the fruitcake out of the oven now. It will be hot.
With raisins and orange peel? I'll wait then.
Mulher mó.
Are you sure you're not a thaumaturge?
Let that be my sweet secret.
That is all, thank you. Goodbye.
Don't you want to take anything sweet home with you? Well, as you wish.
Documento no chão. E voltei pra casa. Memoário lá? Presente.
Well, I don't know.
I see you went to a barber. That's something at least.
Recently I met a bearded guy who's not especially fussy about his appearance. And yes, people welcome him everywhere with open arms anyway.
Maybe he's a natural charmer. I've heard that can get you into the Imperial even without a tailcoat.
Very funny.
Are you getting dressed so we can go, or have you changed your plans?
Yes, let's go and see if I do fit in.
In that case, I'll go get changed too.
Livro do lado.
Look at you. And here I worried I was the only one who looked good in trousers. Very chic choice.
Thank you. You look fantastic.
Thank you. You think Papa would be mad that we're going to a party right after his funeral?
I hope so.
Victor.
He could have kept from losing the Black Grimoire. Are we ready?
Yes, the carriage is waiting.
Nem fiz nada, só vamos pra festa só. Eu só quero ver lutar com esses caras de pistola, né?
The Imperial Hotel. How may I help you?
Ligia Shulska, here on the invitation of Svetlana Rumiantseva.
Yes, we are expecting you, of course. The soiree is taking place in apartment 237, second floor. I wish you a thrilling and successful evening.
I'm impressed. How did you sort that out?
Our name still means something. Let's do our best to keep it that way, all right?
Eita.
Who are you, my golden slithering friend?
Victor? Victor. Victor! Can you hear me?
Sim, eu tava só dando uma dormidinha.
Yes. Of course.
These people are just waiting for us to put a foot wrong, understand? We're walking into the Viper's Den, brother.
Será que ele pede um minutinho? Vai, vamos.
Everything's all right. I just got a little lost in thought. I'll be good, I promise. I'm going to hang around here a little longer. I'll meet you upstairs.
See you there.
Passarinho? Yeah. Peguei. Amir. Vamos falar com essa coisa aqui, ó.
Well, well, someone new.
Good evening.
Good evening, Viktor Shulsky.
Irina Orlova of those Orlovs. This is Natalia Obolenskaya, and this strangely quiet soul is our delightful Sofia Skawan.
Irina is exaggerating. Nice to meet you, Mr. Shulsky.
The Governor General's daughter herself. How do you do?
What can you tell us?
How are you enjoying yourselves?
We can't complain. Seeing as we're debutantes, we're getting a lot of attention.
Really?
Maybe you'll tell us something about yourself.
I've heard a certain secret. Do you want to hear it?
Come now, we won't tell anyone.
Someone was recently playing with the lock on one of the gilded cages, wondering what would happen if all the birds escaped captivity. And I know for certain it was one of you.
Sofia, that sounds like you. Admit it.
And now what will happen to us, Mr. Shulsky?
I assure you, your secrets are safe with me. On one condition.
What's that?
In exchange for my discretion, I need another secret of yours. That's the only way to keep everyone in check.
What should I choose?
Our fathers don't know we're here. There you are.
How naughty. None of your fathers know?
None. Especially not Sofia's. Otherwise he wouldn't have let her come.
I'm very satisfied with this trade.
And what now?
Vai ter que dar uma resposta bruta?
I suspect you want to hear more about the book.
We've never met a thaumaturgist before. To tell the truth, I didn't believe they existed.
A thaumaturge. Don't worry. But now you do.
That trick with the cage. You've impressed me.
I need to slip away for a moment.
We should go as well. We've really forgotten ourselves around you.
That's nice to hear, but I understand. The soiree won't wait.
I hear Rumyantseva has invited a real medium.
Will there be ghosts? That I'd like to see.
Pra subir. Cadê que eu peguei?
What did we come here for? These soirees are for old people.
Good evening. May I?
Please, we're not discussing anything consequential.
You keep on worrying about yourselves. I intend to make the most of this evening.
See, I told you he was in love. Miss Skawan is out of your league, my friend.
To say nothing of her father.
Old Scowen and I are practically on first-name terms now. You'll see.
I'm sure.
So, one eye-catching girl has already got an admirer. What does that leave us, Maxime?
Not much. The dull, the silly, or, well, the old.
En parlant de Likezin, she just passed this way.
Pigs will fly before someone fancies her.
She'd actually prefer Sofia Skawan, according to what I've heard. Well, what do you think?
My name is Viktor Shulsky.
Well, there we have it.
And I don't like what I just heard, especially about my sister.
And, what are you going to do about it?
Tá bloqueado aqui, né? Que não...
Pardon me, gentlemen. I promised that I would be well behaved tonight.
Lunatic.
Ah, o diálogo tava fechado. Já queria dar um socão nele já, falando da minha irmã. Tá falando da minha irmã, rapaz? Mas 5 socos na boca agora. Bloqueado, só lá do outro lado.
Mr. Shulsky?
I didn't expect to see you here, of all places.
You don't know how very flattering that is. And what brings you to the Imperial?
Burial?
If I may, there's one question niggling at me. How did you get so many scars?
A primeira pergunta já pergunta da cicatriz do rosto do cara.
That Russian officers in training have drunken duels with sabers after hours.
No. A very peculiar custom, if that's true.
So where did those scars come from?
I've led an interesting life.
I could ask you the same question.
I'm passing the time.
Ah, curious hobby.
I'm simply interested in people.
Do you know these circles well?
They're not hard to figure out. A gang of none-too-bright layabouts, chasing amusement after amusement after amusement.
Do you feel part of that gang?
I'm not one of them. And neither are you. Nor was your father.
The cream of Warsaw society is here, so I thought it would be worth showing my face.
With a name like yours, I'm sure you fit right in. After all, someone must have invited you.
I'm not worthy. My sister brought me along out of pity, I think.
And so, Miss Likezin is here too.
Why do you ask?
No reason. What are you hoping for this evening?
Who knows? Maybe I'm keeping an eye out for the future Mrs. Shulska.
Best of luck. You'll need it, since Likezin ended up with the entire inheritance.
How do you know all these things?
People talk, I listen. That's all.
Who are you, really?
Just someone who wants to enjoy himself at a party.
Ele não vai falar.
Who did you say you were to my father?
A trusted acquaintance. I supported him with good advice. Though truth be told, he rarely needed it. Your father had a gift for making good decisions.
Which of my father's decisions would those be?
Ones that were good for your family. Perhaps we'll have the chance to return to this another time. Goodbye, Mr. Shulsky.
Yes, I'm sure.
Falou quase nada.
Taumaturgo never fails me. There is something here.
E a música. Assim, ó. A música. X. Cobra. É 2 pontos.
And the general says to him, "Tell us something funny." Then Bautsky replies, "General, why don't you shoot a cannon first?"
That's a good one. I'll have to tell it tomorrow at the Orloffs.
Who might this be joining our conversation?
You know, sir, your face looks familiar to me.
My name is Viktor Szulski.
Ah, yes, I can see something in your eyes. I was sorry to hear about your father.
I'll see you next time, darling. Wonderful party.
See you there.
I think I've offended the creme de la creme of Warsaw.
This is hardly the creme de la creme. How do you find my soirée?
Creme de la creme.
I admit I'm getting reacquainted with the social scene.
You spent a long time traveling, didn't you?
15 years. Over that time, I got used to harsher surroundings.
And believe me, drawing rooms can be just as dangerous as untamed steppes. You've met Anastasia and Marina. What about the others?
I've already met several distinguished guests. Ivan Konieczkin, for instance. Apparently, he knew my father.
How remarkable. I wasn't aware. Konieczkin is something of a secretive person. And have you yet had occasion to meet the debutants of this season?
I'll be sure to seek them out.
This evening, Sofia Skowan herself is to grace us with her presence.
Well, well.
I suggest you move quickly. The competition is fierce.
É direto ao ponto, mas eu quero achar
How
mais.
is it, being part of the Tsar's court?
It is a blessing and a curse. Forgive me if I do not elaborate.
The crux of the matter is that I'm here because of my father. You knew him.
That doesn't sound like a question. Of course, I was his customer. I truly am sorry for you, both of you. The death of someone close is always a dreadful blow. Please accept my condolences.
Svetlana Petrovna, I must insist. Can you tell me something more about my father?
Mr. Szulski, I assure you we have the most delectable vodka. Besides that, I warmly encourage you to join Madame Samira's séance. It will be an unforgettable experience. I wonder, is that truly everything our soirée can offer you?
I've got no choice but to suffer through tonight.
No need to mince words.
Oh. Massinha saindo da cabeça dela. Falar com essa mulher.
Maybe that's enough. What do you want?
Ô, louco.
The trick with entering someone's head. I know one person who can do that.
You're not much of a thaumaturge if you can't. Have you come here to torment me? Unmask me?
I don't see any fun in unmasking you.
So what do you want?
I think your idea of pretending to be a medium is fantastic.
It sounds like I impress you.
How many people know?
Is that a threat?
Your Siren is quite impressive.
Flattery will get you nowhere.
Madame, you're being impolite. What about a little competition? We'll see who wins.
I'll pass.
Tretas,
I noticed a wild saluter here. I understand your being here has something to do with
Tretas na
him in
tela.
particular.
Keep your nose out of this.
Why?
Because I'm warning you.
Tenho.
What do you know about this saluter? Do you know its name?
Don't you?
A name doesn't tell us much anyway. All that matters is picking out the person in this crowd with the flaw.
I know perfectly well.
Esse eu não sei.
Another reason for you to stay out of it.
Tem aparência lá na skill. Então, o terceiro, eu não sei qual que é o terceiro.
That's not such a ladylike tone, madame. Maybe we should just let the best one catch that saluter.
You mean yourself?
The person with the flaw attended the seance, right? So I'm on the right track.
Have you finished?
So should we finish up?
That would be best. And listen to me carefully, Mr. Whatever your name is.
Shulski, but you can call me Victor.
Now, Mr. Shulski, you will vanish like a bad dream, and I will get back to work.
Teve democracia para uns países ali. Not now. Tá, mas eu descobri que é ela que tá com o Demon ali. Planetas, no caso. Ah, tá. Levou democracia pros caras.
Meet my brother.
Victor Shulski.
The last Shulski to wear trousers. You don't
Faz
know
biriba.
that. Miss Ligia could yet produce an heir to the fortune. Maybe even with me, if she doesn't tell my wife. But let's talk like men. You intend to take over your father's company, correct?
First, I suggest you mind your own business. Your marriage, for instance.
A democracia de
Perhaps
500k.
isn't
A
the mean
bexiga.
you'll take her for.
I beg your pardon?
Hasn't it occurred to you that when you leave her at home, she might
500
also
quilos de
take advantage
democracia.
of her solitude?
What are you suggesting?
You've got a cuckold's horns. Was I being too subtle?
I suppose it's true what they say about you.
Yes? What's that?
You've lost your mind.
I've had some problems, it's true.
O cara fez uma jogada boa, colocaram aliens e robôs, aí não fica na cara a sátira que eles estavam fazendo. Ah, sim. Eu estraguei tudo, né?
I almost feel sorry for them.
Have I crossed the line?
Nonsense. Any progress with Svetlana?
Guess who I ran into again? All
Momento, tio.
mysterious
Demorou.
and carved up.
Ivan Konieczkin?
What do you know about him?
Not much. He was an acquaintance of Papa's. Well, in theory, it's thanks to him that we're here.
What? Ligia?
I know that nothing comes for free, but he really didn't want anything.
Yeah, he looks like a real altruist.
Sofia.
Sofia Skawan, the Governor General's daughter. Do you know her?
No, and I don't suggest you make her acquaintance either. Skawon can't stand Taumaturgus.
You enjoying yourself in this viper's den?
Oh, the vodka is quite tolerable. I'm observing my own brother taking out his anger on ordinary mortals.
I don't know what you're talking about. Unfortunately, Svetlana doesn't want to breathe a word of it.
I'm sure she doesn't trust you. In company like this, that speaks well of her.
Why the cold shoulder, Ligia?
I've never liked her. Her manner gets under my skin. I've heard she's a dreadful schemer.
I'd better change the subject. I've taken a long, deep look at Samira. She's no medium. Samira is a thaumaturge on the hunt.
On the hunt?
That doesn't matter now. I'm going.
Esqueci de uma...
Did I see that you've met this madame person?
I've taken a long, deep look at Samira. She's no medium.
A feição dele mudando do
Samira is a
nada é
thaumaturge
foda.
on the hunt.
On the hunt?
Madame has spotted a salutar that's attached to one of the guests.
What kind of salutor?
Remember those fairy tales Mother used to read us? And the legend of the golden snake?
Yes, Veles.
Yes. I'm glad you're here.
Are you also hunting for him?
I admit I like to have him. I haven't made up my mind.
Be careful.
I am. That's why I haven't made up my mind. I'm going.
Ah, Veles. Tá certo. Deve ser essa daqui, ó. Vou colocar a mulher de novo. Já tá bloqueado. Falando lá com a Samira de novo. Hero.
Shuski, don't play with me.
I saw one of your posters. You look different in it.
Really, the illustration doesn't reflect reality.
How should I take that? No one warned me that I should get in costume for the party.
I beg your pardon.
I'm just noting that you stand out among these boring guests.
Impudent.
Just a bit uncouth, I'd say.
Tá pesadão.
Whose soul are you summoning tonight, dear madame?
I only know which one I'd prefer to banish. Shoot.
Maybe my dead father's. If you manage that, it would spare me a lot of trouble.
Now we'll never know.
No.
Do you know the hostess well?
Will you leave me alone if I say I don't?
No.
Svetlana Petrovna invited me, and I am doing my best to meet her expectations. Let's keep out of one another's way.
I'll disappear. For now.
Sometimes it's good to let things go and leave other people in peace, for your own benefit.
I think I'll take up this gauntlet.
Take a chance. Ela tá ali, não fala. Lá no outro quarto. Vou falar com a Ligia aqui. Parece outro diálogo com ela.
May I have a word?
Are you having fun?
No.
I'm going.
Bora. O quarto tá piscando.
I felt something. Where is it?
Já tem coisa pra cá, hein? Peguei os traços da moça lá. Coisa não. Cadê? Ela sumiu daqui já. Aqui não. Já tem coisa ainda pra eu ficar aqui. Aqui abriu. Valeu.
I was looking for you.
Do you smoke, Mr. Shulsky?
I've quit.
In light of our approaching conversation, why don't we dispense with the pleasantries? Call me Svetlana.
Victor.
Ask.
That large travel chest. You changed your mind.
About whether or not to pack. Right then, I wanted to escape badly, but that would have had its own consequences. In this game of false appearances, I'm the best.
You two had an affair.
Two grown-up, lonely people found momentary comfort in each other's arms. But romance wasn't behind that relationship. It was just that we were both looking in the same direction.
I didn't have the chance to get to know him as a person, much less one who'd show such emotion.
You mean love? That?
Was it love?
I miss him, that's all.
What do you mean by looking in the same direction? The burned note. Who sent it? I only sensed underhanded kindness.
Da, the Ochrana. I don't know which one of them exactly, if that's what you're asking. I've worked hard at it.
The Ochrana?
It stands for Отделение по охранению общественной безопасности и порядка. In other words, the secret police.
I know what they are. I'd like to know what they want.
Knowledge. The Tsar's eyes and ears must be on guard. They infiltrate not only the city, but most importantly, the court. And me and my soirees too, I'm sure.
When did you receive this note?
A few weeks ago, back before your father.
I see. I still don't know how this lovely note ended up in your hands. But in addition, I found a lovely strings of pearls, and on it, your feelings of guilt.
Your power is terrifying. Do you know that?
Tsarina Alexandra gave you those pearls. You two are close.
I am her confidant. I could call her my friend. I see how much she devotes to her family and the nation.
Yet something has changed. Your feelings of guilt, do they have something to do with Tsarina Alexandra?
With the whole empire, Ruski mir im podawaj. We, the establishment, perceive the need for change. We want reform. The Colossus is already teetering, but if it falls... La guillotine, mon chéri. But I want to live, Victor. Ideally, closer to the west.
Pergunta logo, vai.
I hoped you might know something about the Black Grimoire. My father left it to me in his will, but the grimoire has gone missing.
No. And the collapsed building? Have you been there?
Not yet.
However, how hard it is, you should check there. It will give you more understanding than all the investigators put together. My dear boy, I know nothing about Stanisław's book. I'm sorry, but I can't help you there.
Ela tá enfeitiçada
But
pela
I
outra
will
mulher
not
lá.
let you leave empty-handed. I strongly believe that there's one place you ought to visit. What you find there belongs to you.
Thank you.
Toda vez que ele pergunta, ela desvia. Então ele vai ter que se enrolar com a outra mulher ali. Não tem nada pra eu achar aqui. Coisa?
Veles. Don't run away.
Splendid ladies, distinguished gentlemen, the hour is at hand. With lights dimmed and the curtains drawn, the souls of the dead slowly gather among us. On their command, I will give the chosen among you a tarot card as your invitation to the table.
For you, sir?
Fool. Our dear madame is fooling around and thinks you can scare me off. I'm done wasting time on this.
Let us gather in secret ritual. Let's not keep the souls waiting too long. Let us also make every effort together not to spoil their visit.
Não tem mais nada. Mind 3. Como não libera? Menor que 3? Como assim? Eu tenho habilidades. Aí, ó. Tem que ser maior que 3. É porque eu não tenho ainda o pulmão ali. Não abre. Maravilha. Essa daqui é a Sofia. Ganhei mais um ponto. Tá, vou falar com a Sofia. Depois eu vou falar com essa mulher aqui, que ela me expulsou umas 3 vezes já.
Mr. Shulsky, may I have a word?
How can I help?
My friends and I are just playing Truth Order, and now it's my turn. Won't you dazzle me with your powers?
Oh, yeah. Eu ganho com isso, só... Admit your... of the game.
First, please tell me the rules of this game.
Of course, I'm being silly. After all, you've been away a long time. It's simple. Each player in turn must admit a truth or accept a dare. Anyone who doesn't must drop out of the game and thereby loses. And I don't like to lose.
Já percebi já.
I would guess that to you, a dare would be the lesser of two evils.
How very perceptive. It involves finding out my comrades' secrets. Irina, Maxim, or Sergei. The trick is that you're cleverer at it than I am.
Tá, vou aceitar.
I accept.
I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Let me see what I can find. Will any secret do?
Any. I'll wait anxiously for your return.
I'll take a look around.
Parei game. Se a outra negócio não ficar irritada com isso, não faz. Deveria estar usando o poder lá pra brincadeirinha, né? Mais um ainda. A cobra ali. A mulher não fala mais comigo. Essa outra só fica de olho em mim. Vai ficar... Quem é esse retardado? Ficar... toda hora apertando o dedinho. Eu acho que não tem mais nada. Vai ficar umas luzinhas.
They're getting impatient. What have you found out?
Irina, Maxim, e Sergei.
Miss Irina would like to get to know Maxim better, but she keeps hesitating.
What? She never told me. Some friend she is.
É, amiga.
And what does our dear Maxim think of that?
Maxim only has one thing on his mind. Miss Irina.
Oh, I knew it!
Oh, I was wondering where you'd gone off to.
You know Sergei, don't you?
We're already acquainted.
Mr. Shulsky and I have completed my extra difficult dare together.
At your service.
Now, time for truth. Are you seeing anyone?
My heart is already taken.
I was counting on a different response.
Mr. Shulsky, our time is up. Sophia and I must leave for the seance. Madame is waiting.
Thank you once more.
See you. Therefore, Veles chased Sophia Skawan and her flaw here. She seemed like such an innocent girl, didn't she? It's no coincidence she focused on me. After all, old Skawan hates Taumaturgus. The little scamp. If I want to discern that little schemer's flaw, I'll have to join that sepulchral table. Either her scheming or her jealous knight in shining armor will help me identify her flaw. I hope her father doesn't find out.
Para não era com a Sofia, então. Ah, tá, liberou o negócio aqui. Teria aqui. Usar.
Is this seat free?
The energy is dissipating. Ladies and gentlemen, I am losing contact with these souls.
Well, it was the souls that chose me after all.
It's true. The gentleman has a card.
Let us lay our hands on the table. Let us allow our minds to liberate themselves from our bodies toward the edges of the world as you know it.
Are you thinking of someone exceptional whom you wish to summon?
Só ri e não fala nada.
Leave her alone.
Sergei, this has nothing to do with you.
Dear guests, I implore you, the souls!
Is that jealousy I hear?
Stand here, right now!
I accept the challenge right now.
Focus on someone you want to make contact with.
Would a duel make you happy, miss? Between this poor man and me?
Are you all going to fight now?
Choose a location.
A duel over me would be truly beyond exciting.
Yes, I think
Fala,
so
Harry.
too.
Obrigado pela moitinha.
Don't you dare! You were supposed to stay away. I was supposed to leave here with Veles. All that work for nothing.
Spare yourself the trouble. It was a fair fight.
But I don't intend to hold you here. Truth be told, I even feel sorry for you.
What does that mean?
Rid yourself of the pride you've got within. Otherwise, it will lead you to the gallows.
Enough of this. There's a Sadita waiting for me.
Enjoy him, fool.
Velhos aí, ó. Diferente. Lasquei, hein? Vou colocar 2 pontos. Ah. Ah, o Vélez dá... Fala. Dá buff. Aí. Vai dar soco nele. Toma na boca. Nossa, eu tomei 10 do Vélez. Vários. Alisei o carinha lá. Na próxima pode dar soquinho já. Agora é só dá-lhe. Oxe, agora eu posso usar arma? Que isso, meu Deus? Mais 3. Poxa, aí é dose. Aumenta mais HP, mas demora demais. Ui. Eita. Só que eu acho que não dá pra drenar esse outro também. Eita. Nossa, tira muito dano esse bagulho dele. Beleza. Nossa, eu vou morrer, mano. Aí, ó. Flau. Já era. Se soubesse que tinha 2 turnos. Dois turnos aí lascou. Esse aqui é tanque e esse aqui é nada, então beleza. Ó. Também reduz o foco. Safe, por enquanto. Tem que dar dano essa. Pronto, o cara morreu. Deixa eu ver. Aqui ainda recupera HP ainda. Vem no socão agora. Boa, boa, boa. Agora deu certo. Ah, esses daqui são um tanque. É primeiro nela então. Fica sabotando ela já. Já vi que o cara era tanque. Na próxima já dá um socão nela já. Isso. Toma. Agora eu vou tomar 2 do golpes. Blau. Blau. Mas tá de boa. Drenar de novo. Acho que eu tô começando a... Quando eu acho que eu tô aprendendo, aí fica difícil de novo, aí eu aprendo de novo, aí fica difícil de novo, aí... Aí, esse dano dele que é embaçado. Pronto, ela já foi pro saco. Ui. Au. Toma. Tá vendo socão, né? Calma, no meio do peito. Ele deu bônus desse daqui, ó. Ainda dá pra dar outro murrão ainda. Eu duro. A ação do outro é cancelada. Agora tem que ganhar, hein? Tem que ganhar agora. Pelo amor de Deus. Isso aqui demora. Tô com mais 5, beleza. Ui. Tô pai amado. Calma. Nossa, socão da morte. Consegui!
Just wait until Rasputin sees you. Then you'll stop fighting me.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, this evening the souls were particularly restless.
The souls have now told me everything I needed to hear.
And you, sir, what can you tell us?
Nossa, toda suada.
Sergei, please wait a moment.
Mr. Shulsky, there are only so many humiliations a gentleman can tolerate. I have reached my limit. Congratulations to you both.
Mas eu tenho mais de 2, mano. Desbloqueia aí, pelo amor de Deus. Que? Aqui é as mensagens que foi. Ó, mais de 2.
I can see I won't convince you. I have to explain myself. It was me who provoked the whole situation. Sergei didn't have anything to do with it.
But what was all this for?
What's going on here? The guests are complaining, and with good cause, I see. We're terminating this disaster.
One moment. First, Mr. Shulsky will explain himself.
For my own, freely chosen reasons. I was looking for something here, and I found it. I regret that it was at someone else's expense.
Enough wistful chatter. Will the gentleman with a book be leaving peacefully, or should we show him out?
No need, I can make it to the door. Madame, honored guests.
Victor, don't scare me like that.
Mr. Shulsky, are you alright?
Tô tranquilaço. Tretei mentalmente com as pessoas. Tô... O ato que só uma bexiga.
I'll drop you off.
See, you can always count on Mr. Konieczkin.
Victor. Thank you. That's very polite.
Mas não capturou aquele sumo, né?
Thank you for an interesting evening.
Apologize.
I'm sorry it all turned out like this.
Not tonight, please.
Konieczkin is up to something.
Victor, if not for him, he really helped us tonight. I don't want to talk about it tonight.
Tá bom.
Good night.
Oh my, that sure is noisy.
A cabeça dele tá quebrada.
The
Ei.
telephone.
Tá bom. É o...
Hello?
Hello? Hello? Victor?
Achei que era o Rasputin.
Speaking.
Victor, Uncle Sasha here. How are you? Have you visited your old stomping ground yet?
Is there any specific reason why you're calling me?
I wanted I need your help, boy. It's a very delicate matter. Are you able to find a moment for your uncle?
All right. So where should we meet?
Remember where I took you kids for donuts?
I do.
Let's meet there. Maybe we can reminisce about the old days. Better days. See you then, Victor. Thank you.
É o tio dele. Aqui, ó. Balas. Preciso ir lá na casa do Rasputin pra... Só salvar. E aí a gente continua na próxima gameplay, porque os diálogos são enormes e demora uma vida pra fazer as coisas. É, tem que passar as informações pro Rasputin. E daí ele consegue capturar o Summon. Dá um save aqui. Vai, mano. É só 20 horas de gameplay, mas... Só, tipo, ó, de uma batalha pra outra demora muita coisa. Eu tive que, tipo, trocar ideia com todo mundo pra fazer o Sherlock Holmes, né? Que é igual o jogo do Sherlock Holmes. E aí no final do negócio aí rola a batalha, né? Então não é rapidinho. É meio demorado, é meio demorado. Isso sim, precisa das interações. Exato. Rola as interações, as treta, aí rola o Breguedê maligno lá. Beleza, gente. Vou finalizando por aqui. Já são. Já é 7 horas. Já. Eu ia falar praticamente 7 horas, mas já são 7h16. Obrigado aí pela companhia, pelo lurking, pela raid. O MX mandou uma raid saborosa aí. Valeu todo mundo que deu follow, que veio pelo MX. Meu muito obrigado. Amanhã a gente retorna. Amanhã tem Graveyard Keeper pra gente jogar bastante. E Ragnarok meio-dia. Tamo junto, tio. Valeu, Jean. Várias tetas. Até amanhã. Uhul. Até amanhã, se Deus quiser. A meio-dia. Falou, valeu. Até mais.